Hi all, I'm honored to be speaking today. Thank you, Banner College, for giving me the opportunity to speak today. I also like to thank my family for being the greatest support team, specifically my sisters Sheila and Monique, and my mom and my dads, and my angel in heaven, my grandmother, my colleagues, all the amazing professors at Banner College, and also my students for being my inspiration. My name is Erica Martinez, but many know me as Miss Martinez, Teacher Erica, Miss Erica, and sometimes even Mama. With that being said, isn't it a great time to be an educator? And I truly mean that. I want to start off by telling you all my story and giving the graduates 3 pieces of advice. Here's the first one: perseverance. When I first started community college, I changed my major 6 times, and I almost didn't get my AA degree because I failed algebra twice, and the counselor told me that if I failed a third time, I wouldn't get my AA degree. So I took an easier course because I was forgetting some of the simple steps. Since math is sequential, it's important to know all the steps. I went to tutoring every day after school. I even hired a private tutor. After that, I passed pre-algebra, algebra, statistics, and lastly calculus, and ultimately got my AA degree. However, I ended up going to a CSU, dropping out the very first semester. It wasn't for me. I wasn't ready. I ended up taking a full-time substitute instructional assistant position for 3 years until I decided to change my life. I applied to UOP, and guess what? I got in. I did my undergraduate at UOP and worked my way up to Banner College's master's in education. Finally, a program where I felt as if I were home. These were my people. This is my calling. I fitted in quite well. I'll never forget Betsy Keithart and all her snapping, Dr. Duong, she can teach anybody English. Professor Brooks teaching us, UDL, amongst other things with all these great professors. We're just a bunch of people with the same why. We care, we help, we love. We teach our students, you know, in creative, individualized ways. We're patient, we're adaptable. This is why we teach. The school year in 1920 was my first year teaching. I remember talking to my boss the third month of school, and she was saying that by year 3, I would get the gist of everything. I remember thinking to myself, I should have known all this 3 months ago. Needless to say, I was wrong. I experienced all the emotions of the first year teacher, the anticipation, the survival, the rejuvenation, the reflection. Now ending my second year, I can totally agree with my boss. She was absolutely correct. Which now segues me into lesson number 2, change. As you know, this past year, us educators have been teaching virtually, in person, hybrid, and everything in between. Although this has been challenging for us, there has been quite some perks that I know we are all going to miss, like the mute button, virtual meetings, asynchronous class, amongst other things. Remember, you guys, the only constant in life is change. We have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. We want to be the change we want to see. Lastly, my third lesson, relationships. And I want to quote Rita Pearson. Every child deserves a champion, an adult who never gives up on them, who understands the power of connection and assists that they become the best that they can possibly be. Is this job tough? You betcha, you betcha. And I totally agree. It is hard, but it's totally worth it. Every student remembers that great teacher. And also, just something my colleagues and I, we talk, and our phrase is it's all about connection, not perfection. So, focus on those connections with your peers, your colleagues, your students, the whole team, the parents, and you will go far and the payoff will be great. And so I just want to, end this with the funny little statistics. We are in a teacher shortage, so therefore you all have jobs, but please don't quote me. So once again, remember the 3 lessons: perseverance, change, and relationships. With these 3 things, you guys will go far. And I'm proud of you guys. Good job. You guys are awesome. Congratulations, congratulations. Never give up. Keep on teaching, be that teacher. Thank you. You guys have a good day. Congratulations.